From some of the craziest structures you'll ever see to beautiful building locations, today I have 15 Minecraft seeds that I think you need to see. Perhaps one of them may even be perfect for your new world. Let's go ahead and find out. This Minecraft seed has a spawn inside of a Lush cave village. Actually, if you look from above, it's more like a Lush crater. Before getting to that though, I just want to remind you that I play on Java Edition. Seeds on Java Edition and Bedrock Edition have the same terrain, but structure generation and locations are different. So just know that the structures I show today will only be found on Java Edition. Some of the village sits up in the taiga biome, but the part mixed in with the Lush cave generation just looks amazing. I mean, honestly though, this entire Lush crater just looks amazing. And that amazingness doesn't stop here because it even connects to other sections of big caves, and here it leads to a mineshaft, which I gotta say looks pretty cool hanging like that in a Lush cave. The whole concept of a Lush cave on the surface with a village is just awesome. And yeah, this is just such a great place to spawn into a new world. This seed has a beautiful cherry grove valley right at spawn, and nearly every wood type nearby too, except for mangrove. Of course, we get the cherry grove in the spawn valley, but there's also some oak and birch in a small forest, plus the spruce trees in the grove biome. Then we have the acacia in a nearby savanna, the jungle here for some jungle wood, the pale oak in the pale garden, and the dark oak in the dark forest. And honestly, the mangrove swamp isn't even that far of a travel if you want to go collect that too. So it's just so convenient to have all of those different building blocks near spawn, and you could really create something incredible in the spawn valley with the mountains as a background. I found this incredibly tall woodland mansion, actually spawned on top of it at Y level 253, just a few blocks below the world generation height limit of 256. Some of the trees here even go above that, reaching up to Y258, which can sometimes happen with certain trees or structures. The mix of windswept savanna and roofed forest here at spawn look pretty cool, and I also think it's pretty cool that the entrance of the mansion is just naturally a part of the high terrain, while the other sides of the mansion have the tall cobblestone foundations holding it up. Woodland mansions like this have always just been some of my favorite things to search for in Minecraft. I've just always really liked how they look. This week I created a members only video with 5 tall woodland mansion seeds. If you'd like to see members only videos and get access to other perks while also helping support the channel, just click the join button below to learn all about becoming a channel member. If you look closely, you may be able to see a witch hut among that tall windswept terrain. The spawn of the seed is actually right next to the hut up here. I mean, spawning in near a witch hut isn't the greatest, but I actually really like the idea of spawning into the world all the way up here. It's really flat and you can make a really creative base up here. I can imagine a really quaint little house up here as a first build. It could really make for a unique place to start off a new world, and looking at it from a distance really shows just how crazy that terrain really is. One of the most popular seed requests I've been getting lately is for what people call continent islands. Basically a large landmass completely surrounded by ocean, a continent. So I went searching and I found this one that I think is really cool. I think taking a look at the map is the best way to see the island as a whole. I like this one because it has 4 different villages across it, including this plains village that's closest to spawn and has a blacksmith, and this taiga village that's partly floating on water. There's also this really cool woodland mansion island right off the coast too. So yeah, there's a great seed if you're looking for a continent island. I found a seed with a chain of 3 mountain circles at spawn. The one directly at spawn is my favorite. The middle valley is mostly comprised of pale garden biome, and there's a village that climbs up the mountainside too. I'd probably show this one alone as it is because it's really cool, but adding in this mountain ring to the south just takes the seed to another level. This one has a meadow in the middle. And then adding another mountain ring to the north just makes the seed absolutely incredible. This one also has a small meadow biome in the valley. A triple mountain ring at spawn is just awesome. This seed has never-ending, infinitely repeating mineshafts right under spawn. And actually above ground here at spawn is a pretty great place too. You're in this flat coastal savanna biome. It really could be a fantastic place for a spawn base. Plus, the village nearby could be extremely useful too. Now, like I said, underneath spawn, you can find these mineshafts. And actually, there's the normal mineshaft spider spawner here, but it also leads to another spawner in a dungeon structure too. As is always the case with these, this happens to be a glitch in the world with cave generation repeating infinitely, and the mineshafts will continue all the way to the world border. Plus, you'll see on the map lots of these lines of mineshafts throughout the world. These are just always some of my favorite Minecraft seeds to find. Did you know that I post a new video every week with never before seen Minecraft seeds? Well, if you want to know whenever that weekly video gets posted, go ahead and subscribe and click the bell so you'll always be notified. I really like this village island seed. It's easily one of the most useful ones I've found lately. It's mostly plains biome, but it also has a small beach and even a small savanna biome, so you get a little variety with the acacia wood for building. The village itself has a nice mix of buildings too, with 2 tanneries that have some loot, a temple with a brewing stand, and a blacksmith with even more loot. And way off in the distance you can see a mushroom island that you can travel to. So yeah, just a great village island seed all around, lots to like about it. I've shown a few Ocean Monument lake seeds before, but I wanted to see what one would look like in a frozen biome. Obviously it's just a small ocean biome as opposed to an actual lake, but yeah. So here we get that frozen ocean with the icebergs, and it's surrounded by some different cold biomes, like the snowy taiga, snowy plains, and ice spikes. In the middle you can see the top of the ocean monument, and below water you can see the icebergs surrounding it. I've always liked how monuments look near icebergs. So yeah, I'd say that answers my question of how a frozen lake monument would look. I found this Minecraft seed with a really unique looking spawn area. It's almost like a cherry grove circle, except one side is completely covered in ice spikes instead. It's like this section of terrain just got hit with a sudden severe frost or something. From down in the valley, if you look one way, it just looks like the cherry grove circles I often show, but turn around the other way and it's a totally different look. I just thought that contrast looked really cool, and I'm sure someone could come up with an awesome build that takes advantage of it. The lake village near spawn in this seed looks awesome. I mean, these may be the seeds I show and find most often, but I just always like how they look. I spawned into this one up on some elevated terrain, and I got a perfect view of the village. It stretches across most of the water, and there's a great mix of buildings too, with the church, 2 mason's houses, and a blacksmith. There's even a ruined portal nearby too. So yeah, nothing too different than what I usually show, but still just a great looking lake village. This super tall witch hut looks pretty funny. I mean, the witch here better hope those tall oak pillars are sturdy enough not to collapse. Speaking of her, she's basically stuck up here forever with her cat because they have no safe way of getting down. The top of this witch hut reaches Y level 147 and it starts down at Y level 98, making it 49 blocks tall in total. It's not the tallest I've found, but usually they don't have all 4 pillars being tall like this, and because of that, I just think it looks really cool. After watching this video, remember to go check out my blog, which has all the seeds and coordinates in one handy place for you. Plus, I've got all my other videos up there too. Just click the link in the description to check it out. There's a village at spawn in this seed, even if you may not be able to spot it right away. We're here in a desert biome with a big cave opening nearby, though there is a chance you spawn down inside the huge cave too. From top to bottom, you'll see it has different layers with a mineshaft hanging down from the top layer, and it generates in the second layer with some lush caves too. And then all the way at the bottom, you'll find a mini desert village. There's no houses in the village or anything, it's just this little bit. Being at the bottom of a cave with no houses, it makes sense why you can hardly see it from the surface. Which, by the way, looking up at the rest of the cave from down here just looks awesome. It's honestly one of the most unique spawn areas I've ever seen. Believe it or not, there's actually a woodland mansion hidden somewhere in that crazy mess of windswept terrain. You can see it peeking through down underneath that natural arch. I found this while searching for tall woodland mansions, since pairing them with windswept terrain often makes them sky high, but apparently it can also create hidden mansions too. I mean, honestly, if you didn't spawn into the world near it, you may never know it's here. It looks so cool tucked into the terrain like this, and it even creates a dark cave area up here where tons of mobs spawn. Inside the mansion, I found some alley on the first floor, and on the second floor I found lots of different pieces of terrain generating inside. On the top floor, I found a hidden attic room with 2 chests of loot in the ceiling. So yeah man, this just looks really cool. Just really awesome knowing there's a mansion hidden somewhere in there. I found this seed with a great cherry grove circle at spawn. I usually find these in much larger areas, but this one's smaller and perfectly forms that donut shape. It's great because it really just works at any render distance. Even at just 3 chunks, I'm able to still see parts of the cherry grove. Of course, as usual with these, you can build down here in the flat sunflower plains biome in the middle, while seeing the elevated terrain all around, with waterfalls and a lava fall I guess too. I mean yeah, this is just a great place to spawn into a new world. For more great Minecraft seeds, check out one of the videos on screen now, and check out this week's mystery seed on screen now too. Thanks for watching, I'm out of here, see ya.